BeastMode family, man, I'm ecstatic about the BeastMode games. All those months of throwdowns leading up to weeks prior of going live and, you know, talking, shooting the crap, going back and forth with Q&As and giving you pointers and insights and trying to give you guys a hard time to try to figure out things. All of that has now come to this moment. And first, I want to tell you thank you. Your commitment of being a part of the Beast Mode games, for some of you spreading the word to your community, it means everything to us. And that's why this culture is special and will continue to grow as fast as it's been growing. So again, thank you from the team. Today, I wanted to do this video because we're releasing the link. It's down below in this same email, but we wanted to give you guidance just in case if you're not familiar with the software, which is probably majority of you. And for some of you, like, bro, this is self-explanatory, and it probably is, but I wanted to make sure that there's no ifs, ands, and buts about finding out what time you need to participate and what events and all that sweet stuff. So hopefully you've been seeing the drip campaign of all the workouts. And in this same email, it is the very last workout for the elite individuals. Man, y'all pray for them. Part of that, I was just talking to one of the athletes prior to this video. We want to see if you can get them all done. It's tough. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's a tough one, but for you to get it all done, somebody's going to look at you and say, man, dude, sis, you are elite to be able to just complete it. It's not even about the standings. You just completed the work and the task. So looking forward to seeing that. So a couple things I want to point out. Hopefully this video is about 10 to 12 minutes. I want to pour out the floor plan so you have a visual. And we'll also send this in an email on Friday as well. And also how to navigate the software competitor corner. All right, so let's jump right into it. So the floor plan is the first thing I want to share with you. If you look at the screen, you'll notice where it says Fitness Depot and MyFitFoods. That's the entry of the competition. In the competition, you've probably seen this on a prior email. No coolers, no tents. You can bring in fold-in chairs, but wherever you go, please take your fold-in chair with you, because we don't want anybody to have a fold-out chair and they leave it somewhere and then somebody's sitting in it and then you got to argue, or not argue. Everybody's super dope, but you're like, why this dude or girl in my chair? So make sure if you bring a fold-out chair, bring it with you. But guys, no coolers, no tents, and also this year for the sponsor, no chalk. All right, because he's so awesome to allow us to do what he's doing for us. I want to make sure we're respectful. And so he said no chalk, but there are certain gloves, or he's going to have at his Fitness Depot vendor spot. So definitely stop by if you need something, if you don't have gloves, if you desire to wear something. I'd probably recommend gloves if you don't want your hands to look like mine. Anywho, going back to what we need to talk about. Once you walk in between Fitness Depot and MyFitFoods, you will see where there's the brick house. To the left of the brick house is prime time. To the right is the slope. Then you have gut check, which will be the very last workout in the middle of the floor. Then you have OMG, my legs. To the right of that, you have the giveaway zone, which is some cool things we're planning on doing. And then you have the warm-up area where we're doing the onboarding. The reason why I'm showing you this is because it's going to make all the world of sense when we go through the software. And the software is going to have main floor 1, main floor 2. Main floor 1 is where OMG legs is, because for the team concept, you're in the middle of the floor and that's workout number 1. If you've seen both videos, there's a continuation, because after you finish OMG my legs, there's a 6-minute break and then you go into the brick house, right? So that's going to be main floor section 2 or spot 2, however they label it. Once you finish that, at some point you either did the slope before you got to the main floor, or you're going to be doing the slope after you finish those 2 workouts. So this is the floor plan. We will send it out as well. We're just adding some things to this list, but the last thing I point out on here is all the way to the right where you see warm-up zone area. We recommend that you be at that spot at least 30 minutes prior to your workout. Because if you're in lane 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we want you in that lane. We want you warmed up, and your judge is going to be right there with you. If you have any questions, or you want to ask him or she or her, what does it look like to do this? Or what are you looking for when I'm doing that? That's the perfect time and opportunity. So let's just say I'm judging in lane 4. I'm judging team Clutch City. Clutch City can ask me whatever they want. We talk, we're ready, we're pumped. Once it's time to enter into OMG, you got 3 minutes to get prepped and ready. Once the clock starts, you have 18 minutes in OMG. Once you finish, you and your judge will be in the waiting zone, right, for about 3 minutes, right where it says between the brick house and the OMG, my legs. Your judge will walk you there. You have 3 minutes to rest and recover. And then once that 3 minute finish, you'll go to lane 4 in the brick house with the same judge. And then you got 3 minutes to get ready to get started. So it's a total of 6 minute break. Once you finish the brick house, you get off the floor and you're done. We will have a room for just athletes for ice baths or refreshments. But other than that, guys, that's the main floor. All right. So let's take this off the screen. Before we get into the software, it was important that I show you that. Now you understand it. This will make way more sense. Number 2, you will not be able to find your team by searching your name. So if your team is Clutch City, you have to type Clutch City in to find your team. If you type in Chris Green, you won't find your team. Really important that you know your team name. So if you didn't sign your team up and you didn't remember the name, whoever signed you up, call them, text them, DM them. Make sure you know your team name because that's the only way that you will know where to go and when to go. Second thing, you're going to be in a group between A to L. So once you know your group, all you have to do is look for your group and you'll see your team name. But I'm going to share my screen one more time and then I'm out of here. Majority of us probably will look at this from an email or from our phone. So I'm going to go to the links that I'm going to send out to you guys. Link number 1, this is for team and I'll show elite as well. As you notice, men competitive, you have 4 divisions you can choose from between men competitive, standard, women competitive, and standard. So I'm going to go men competitive for now. And then as I mentioned earlier, section 1, as my wife called, section 1 would be on the main floor. Section 2, right, goes into the second part of the workout. And then on the right side, which is the slope. So now when you see these 3 areas of the app or software, you'll be able to know exactly what we mean by that. In this area where I typed in Beast Bros, that's one of the teams. So when I type that in, Beast Bros, and search, all on the main floor, Beast Bros, it would show me that I'm going to be going anywhere between this time at the slope. Boom. Beast Bros is group J at 11 o'clock. That's what time I'm going. So if you wanted to search for yourself, that's how you would do it. But you have to search for yourself in each section. All right. But majority of us, when you open this for the very first time, you can always just go to the main floor and then you'll see the workout. You can view it, see what the workout is, or you can tap down and see all the times. I'm in men's competitive and I know men's competitive is group J, K, and L because it's labeled. So if I don't know where or who I am or where I'm going, say I am team, let's go team Spartans, for example. If I go in group J and I'm looking for team Spartans, I don't see myself. So I'm like, cool, let me get out of there. Boom. Oh, snap. I'm in lane number 5. I'm going at 1:15 and I'm in group K. So for the whole day, you know, wherever group K is, you're staying with that same team and you're always going to be in the lane 5 on the main floor and also for the workout slope. So I know I am going right into this workout because it's a back-to-back workout, but just in case, if I want to double check, I go to group K. I'm in lane 5, which means I'm going to be there at 1:39. So I know I'm hitting the main floor. If I go back, I'm hitting the main floor at 1:15. All right. So that means you're hitting the main floor a little later, which means you're probably going to be doing the slope earlier. I'm just guessing. So I'm going to go to the slope workout. I'm in group K. I drop down. I go right there at 11:20. I'm going to be in lane 5, Spartans. So I know that if I'm doing team group K, I'm going at 11:20. That'll be my first workout. And then I'm hitting the main floor. I think it was at 1:15. So I recommend you write it down. That will be your times for the Beast Mode games. If you're doing the elite division, I'm going to suit and boot this one specifically for you. Same exact thing. The only difference is, I'm going to go to the link. The only difference is, oops, boom. your workouts are on 2 different days, right? So notice Elite Men Division. There's Friday and Saturday. So I'm going to go to Friday. These are the 2 workouts that I have on Friday. A 3 rep max between those times, and then the gorilla. So let's look at group. We were just in what, group K? I think it was in group K. So notice there are JK here and K there. So I'm group K. Let's just say my name is, I don't know. Let's go with William. So William's in lane 5. So William says I'm at 6:20 p.m. on Friday. And then I'm going to go here. I knew I was in group K. I was in lane 5. I'm Will. I'm going at 7:26. So those will be my 2 times for Friday. And then I would do the same thing on Saturday. I would look at the Saturday workouts. On the main floor, you have 3 rep thrusters and gut check. And then on the turf, you have prime time. So with all that being said, as I wrap this video up, whenever you go through the app, just write down your name, write down your team times on when you're going to be participating. If you're doing the team only, you have 3 workouts. So you should have 3 different times. Again, you know your time, get to the onboarding area 30 minutes prior to your workout. If you're doing the elite, goodness sake, not only do you have those 3 team workouts, but you also have an additional, it's a lot. I know. Y'all gonna give me so much love when I see you. But you got an additional 4 more workouts, right? So if you have a total of 7 workouts, you need to have written down all 7 of your workouts. So guys, look, our goal with this year's Beast Mode Games was to give you literally a bang for every single penny that you put into the Beast Mode Games. So you're going to walk away definitely full with the amount of love that we're going to give you guys. But other than that, man, I think you guys are now fully suited and booted. Make sure you know your team name, know your group. Other than that, it'll be real simple. We'll have things all throughout the arena with schedules, so you can also look them up that way. You will have your app where you can look at it and even look at the live leading board when we update it. And that's it, man. So other than that, guys, I wanted to share this with you. Hopefully this brings you to a place of peace, right? Woosah, you ready for this? And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. If you haven't already, tell your family and friends, your gyms, your boot camps to get those tickets. When they're sold out, there still will be tickets at the door, but it's just more expensive. So just tell them, guys, get those tickets right now. So either the tickets will sell out or the expiration of when we're stop selling tickets will take place, which is on Friday. Guys, I love you. Be a beast. I'll see y'all there.